Zdravím všechny, co jsem kanál tady za Stresa, vítejte u mýtického třetího pokračování Chasmových tunelových adventur, který nemají světlo na konci tunelu. Pořád tápáme v temnotě a uvidíme, jestli se nedozvíme nebo nezodpovíme se na nějaké z otázek, které byly položeny v průběhu tohoto Chasmu. A posledně jsme hodně pokročili v Chasmu v díle Chasm Part 2 v podstatě. Chasm Part 1 byl kdysi dávno před několika desítkama dílů snad, což byl takový introduction, ale pak jsem to odložil, protože toho bylo hodně a byly ty ostatní side story questy, ke kterým jsem se chtěl dostat. A teďkon to dokončím, ať to bude trvat jakkoliv dlouho. Přemýšlím, že tenhle díl možná udělám tak dlouhý, jak bude potřeba, jenom aby to bylo konečně hotový. Jenom minimálně, abych udělal tu základní kostru tohohle questu a pak ty ostatní věci můžu klidně dát jako vsuvky. Takže dojdu a zabiju většinu, pak jenom ukážu konec. Anyway, posledně jsme měli zaringovat 2 belama, protože Fetui zjistil něco o nějakých zvonech, který musíte rozeznít a ty rezonujou s věcí. A my teď jdeme k nim je rozezvonit. Jeden je v takový celkem normální vypadající lokaci a jeden je v takový speciální lokaci. Tak jdeme k tomu normálnímu první a pak půjdeme do té podzemní řeky plné stromů a rostlin. Minimálně to tak vypadá na mapě. Takže ušel jsem část cesty. A jsme teď se momentálně na půl nebo v 3/4 celkový délky té cesty k tomu druhému. Ding! Další waypoint. Ting. Další movement spar. For the love Celestia, why? Se budu muset zase nabuffovat různýma věcma. Well, let's get to it.
Time for takeoff. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Embrace the ice. Go, Buck. Think you can get away? Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Got lucky that time. I'll be fine. Stronger than I thought. You give, you repay. Here we go.
Yay. Šuh. Jsem sebral tady nějakou bednu omylem po té panice. Jsem prostě nacouval do bedny. To je hromada ghostíků všude kolem. don't exactly know what they do. Já jsem to vyčistil. Já možná tuším. Musím jak nechat rozsvícený všechny tyhle ty věci. Ty síly si je rozsvěcujou. Že jeden má ten sloupek, dva budou mít tyhle ty síly. Ten poslední bych měl mít já. Na tohle přijdu. Musíš, udělám to v té konfiguraci, jak si myslím, že by to mělo být. Haha! My brain is huge! Ah, the bell should be here. Let's ring it.
I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Okay. Ten puzzle byl k té zvonkové hře. Já jsem to udělal jenom tak ze srandy, jenom protože jsem ji chtěla. Já vůbec jsem nevěděl, že to je něco, co mám udělat.
That's everything. On to the next.
Kamže ten hýulek brání cestu ven? Přemýšlím, si změnit konfiguraci. Možná jo, lehounce. Jo, dám tam Diluka.
You always have to seize the opportunity while it's Let's play. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Time for takeoff.
Really? Vrať se sem, ty lenochu. A nevím mě na dálku. Tak to stejně nefunguje.
Brace yourselves.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
Oh no! Ink!
Můžeš mě nestunlockovat, prosím? Prosím mě doslova zasilně zaseknout do textury, ty mrtko hnusná. Jako co s tím mám dělat? Já se odsud nemůžu dostat a nic nevidím. Jak konečně chcípni. No, fucking finally. Hey. Ding. Whoa, that sound is ultra spooky. Let's get out of here. Approach the fog, aka the ruins. Super rychlé zdrání. And here we go. Ale takový tušáka, že tohle to bude trošku drsný. Do nich Shogun. Tak, oba dva dám do druhé fáze, kde mají super štít. Tak, pan pták ohnivák má smůlu, že mám double water. A už budeš skoro hotový. The light of heaven.
Shine down.
Hear ye the word of joy.
Gotcha.
Shall set you free. The power of revelation. Grace be upon
Quiet
you.
now.
The truth
There is no escape.
set you free.
Third.
Já se těm štíma prozobám časem.
Gotcha. Steady as stone.
Hey,
Shall endure.
the lights are gone. The birth brings both pain and fog in a minute ago. Curious cube! Unknown construction discovered in the depths of the chasm. I'm up here. Is this young voice coming from up ahead? How did she get in front of us again? This is weird. It's great to see it. You alright? What were you? What were those two creatures? I've never seen anyone or anything like that. Alright, there's no need to be so strict. I won't risk provoking them, I know. How did you get in front of us? We came through a hidden mine on the western side that just so happens to let us get around the area's invisible black matter and the strange creatures below. Are you alright? I'm fine. That road was pretty hard to find and no mistake. It might have been some sort of path the treasure hoarders carved out en route to their loot stashes, but I can't imagine wanting them to come this far down either. Well, our campsite isn't too far away. Let's talk as we go. Speaking of which, we heard a few tolling sounds not knowing it with their minds, and the tunnel started collapsing. We just barely got out by running for our lives. No one was hurt though, and our equipment wasn't damaged. Would you happen to know anything about that, Lumina? Not really.
Take it easy.
Ding! No camp. We're here. Welcome to the forward operating base of our little group. Hello there. Is there something you need? You're coughing away again. You're sure you're okay? I'm alright, really. The air down here is just kind of thin, which doesn't sit too well with me. Yes, that is the map I drew earlier. Well, that feels better. You better rest up. Don't go running around all over the place now. Speaking of maps, you've got one for you as well. Is it a map of the two strange bells? Seemed like it's something those dastardly Fidui left behind. Oh, it's a map. Thank you. I'll incorporate this new location into my map. Wait a moment, did you say Fatui? They've tunneled to this place as well? Certainly looks like it. Looks like we've got to be even more careful while exploring the chasm. Speaking of which, we found this. You've been around here more, Zhejiang, so you probably know what this is used for, right? This? I think I found a gate with a similar symbol to this somewhere deeper down. Oh, sorry. If I remember correctly, you could hear the wind behind that gate. I'm sure there should be a large open space behind us for it to explore. I wonder what relationship to that gate might be a key of some sort. Zhejiang's right. This is the device used to unlock the gate. Whoa. Where did you come from? Hello before joining the conversation might be nice. Sorry, I was just too eager to say that this strange device is used to open the doors. I once looked into similar devices, and just luck might have it, the device in your hands is an exact match to the one in my research lab. Unfortunately, neither alchemy nor basic mechanics can help us understand the energy held within these devices, nor can they explain the principles behind their ability to unlock and lock gates. Research lab? Aren't you a paleontologist? We Amurta take a rather dim view of those who rely purely on theory. That said, we often have to work with those blockheads from Spantmad all the same. Well, it's all I can tell you. There's not much else to be said with regard to the academia. Oh, I have a pillow right here. You can keep talking. Not that we'll understand anything anyway. Oh, I'll stop. I didn't form this exploration team to divulge oral secrets or something. Whatever the case, I'll be able to find that gate that Zhejiang spoke of. We'll be able to use this strange device to open it. Let's go together then, shall we? Ever since you shared this new map with me, I've been left with this vast section unmapped. I just thought we could... So, sorry. Well, we could get it all done in one go. Sorry. We can leave the map thing aside. Have you had close contact with that black muddy stuff at any point? Oh, I'm fine. The environment's just not sitting well with me, you know? I mean, this is nothing for a true adventure. Nothing? You better wake up, you hear? You're the only person, I repeat, the only person in the whole team who has shown such serious negative reactions during this process. We have to send you up to the surface to rest. If we go now, there is still time. Alright. Don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. It's not as if I'm your parent or... Oh, I get you. Like, alright. Don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. I'm not sounding like your parent or something. Kadif, do you mind explaining? I'm telling you this out of the goodness of my heart. Don't take it for a reason to violate the strictures of the academia. I'm sorry, I cannot divulge the details, but Zhejiang has to get some distance from the thing under the chasm. No, she has to leave the chasm itself. Wait, what? Come on, you're talking in riddles. Are you just annoyed that Zhejiang's not well or something? She's very sick, yes, and if no one takes it more seriously, it really will be too late. Alright, please, just stop it. Enjoy this team of my own accord. I'm not going to change my decision based on what the others say. Yes, am I supposed to... And I suppose that as an adventurer, your primary concern is remuneration. A treasure at the end of the road, I assume. If you're willing to leave, I'll make sure you're compensated. It'll be quite a generous package, too. The representatives from Liyue will understand. Sorry, I'll have to excuse myself now. The area Lumina cleared and needs remapping. I shan't waste any time with you any further. Right, Lumina, I'll head to that gate I mentioned before later. If that's where you're headed as well, we can meet up there. This kid. This kid is not to be reasoned with at all. Aren't you being too harsh on Zhejiang, Kadif? Exactly, you were so curt and you didn't explain anything either. Is there any wonder that you ticked her off? I just didn't expect that she would have literally no concern for her life at all. You know what? Forget it. She can do what she wants. If she wants to die in this mine, so be it. Then she will regret it later, and ask for help. That's how young people are. Always got to take a hit or two before they learn. What exactly is wrong with Zhejiang anyway? What we're facing is, in essence, very similar to the anomalies on Dragonspine, in the sense that their source is something alien to this world we know, and it involves the clash of two energies. And that is why we had to get you on the team, Lumina, since you were able to manipulate the elements without the use of a vision. For normal people like us, who neither have visions nor can manipulate the elements, these anomalies are malignant, even fatal. Those who have close contact with the source of the anomalies may begin to lose touch with the world. Some will weaken swiftly, and even die at the end of it. So Zhejiang is going to die? That's as much as I can say. Wait, then what are we supposed to do? Shouldn't we chase after her? It's her choice. We can't just stand by and watch. We should at least try, Lumina. Well, don't let me delay you either way. I'll leave you to your own business. There are still a great many secrets for us to discover. And if you meet Zhejiang, please take care of her on behalf of the rest of us. Dun dun dun! The glowing narrows. Takže tam budeme se takhle řekl odsud, to celý obejít, nebo to je prostě cliff face. Key to a stone hall. Jibunua. Jo, teď něco říká. Refine my adjuvant and shut up regardless. Level 4. Ding. And level 5. Ding. Ding. Na tohle už potřebuji Lumenstone ore. Ty nějaký mám. Takže odemknul jsem si tyhle dvě následující věci. Maximum amount of energy stored jsme zvedla ze 4 na 6. A pak jsem to zvednul z 6 na 7 a Blooming Light's cooldown is decreased. Takže zvednul jsem to celkem z 4 na 6 a 6 na 7 a cooldown, když to použiju, je krátký. Go to the gate that Zhizhong mentioned. A.k.a. nakonec té nadcházející lokace. Ještě víc hlouběji? Asi jo. Two-legged one, do not raise the outer net to shamble them. There's no one here, but the mushroom can't be talking, right? Yes, look at Hatchling makes no use of her feet, Samurai calls. Seriously? Is the mushroom talking to us? Já si vezmu to zase ten kamínek.
Someone needs assistance.
Hello, Miss Mushroom. How curious. This two-legged hatchling makes no use of her feet. Two-legged hatchling? Paimon's got a name. And it looks like someone's gonna get themselves the silliest nickname in the world ever. Let Paimon think. You know what? We're gonna call you Sheeshroom. Sheeshroom. Tam by mělo definitivně být 2 S. Když už tak 2 S tam prostě jako sheesh a shroom. Prostě sheesh. Also, look at this glowing powder in the air. Are they mushroom spores? Anyone wonder the reason why we could hear this mushroom talking anyway? Shamron knows many legged ones who make no use of their feet, yet Shamron knows not any Paimon. That's natural because Paimon is one of a kind. Shamron knows the two-legged one over there. How strangely familiar. Lemina, do you know Sheeshroom? Maybe I do, but I don't remember. Shamron smells the heat of the golden sand and dampness from deep within the rainforest. That's the smell of Shamron's hometown. Hot sand of the rainforest? Do you mean Sumeru? We did just talk to a Sumeru scholar at the camp. Although Shamron has been far away from its hometown for long, Shamron makes no mistakes. Lumina, the two-legged, fate has brought you here. Shamron has a favor to ask. Shamron has dwelled here for many years and found it a cozy and comfy home. Yet foul energy is growing lately. Shamron has been drained of strength fending off the evil and has ended up in this state. Shamron must seek help from the two-legged. Sheeshroom doesn't look like under weather. Alright, Lemina, we can help lend the energy of the adjuvant to Sheeshroom, perhaps. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Takže prostě to použít? Ne, recharge. Shink! Here you have 5. You'll end the energy of the adjuvant. Oh, she shroom is all glowy. Should Paimon call it a shining shroom? Hail Lumina, hail Paimon. Thanks to Lumina and thanks to Paimon also. Shamron Lifelight is rekindled. But do not let your guard down yet. Shamron knows that the foul energy is not yet eradicated. It could strike back at any time. Huh? Then what do we do? Where did all this black mud come from? Is it the foul energy that Shamron talked about? Guess we just have to clear the road.
I'll catch up.
Ah, damn way. Done. Next spot. Ah, I see them. Legit. Takhle podrbání. Penderlin. This should do it. Let's just leave them one more.
Someone needs assistance.
Ah, tamhle. I see it now. There. Should be no more. Hail Lumina, hail Paimon! None answered the Shamron's call for help. The many-legged and the four-legged paid no heed, and the two-legged turned a deaf ear. Only the wise would answer. Paimon proved to be one with wisdom, and Lumina did too. You too, wisest of the two-legged, shall receive Shamron's gratitude. Paimon the Wise is not to be taken lightly. It was no trouble. Given time, Lumina and Paimon will rise to become as great as Shamron and its kin. This Shamron knows for sure. Hang on, what is that supposed to mean? The many-legged are inferior to the four-legged, and the four-legged are inferior to the two-legged. So naturally, the two-legged are inferior to the legless. What Lumina and Paimon lack by nature, you can make up for through hard work. You might even be able to change the course of fate. Wow, this glowing mushroom is talking really important, like maybe we should be listening. This one could be poisonous. Don't think it. A glutton, this Paimon is. A bite on a mushroom today, another bite tomorrow, and 100 days later there shall be no Paimon left in Paimon, but only mushrooms. The mushroom's starting to talk creepy. Shamron's starting to talk creepy. And so you failed to see the humor. A shame. That wasn't funny. Was it? Shamron is cleared of the foul energy, yet its kin still suffer. Shamron lacks the strength now to shelter the weak like it once did. Please, Lumina, Shamron begs of you, exercise your benevolence and save the defenseless. Do you mean there are more ill mushrooms? Lumina, let's help him, right? Now that we're here, might as well. Well, let's be off. Help Shamron's kin. Jack Yodya. Oh, it's not bad. It's got mushrooms like that. I need your help.
Busted.
Gorge Guide. To jsem jako vážně zavedl toho sílího někam do konce.
Take it easy. Gotcha.
Jedna z těch houbiček je tady nahoře. Plus teleportadlo. Ding. This one looks healthy already. Any other mushrooms? Here you go. That should do it. Now let's go back and talk to Shamron. V skutku.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of
The godly mushroom. Ding. Hail Lumina, hail Paimon. If Shamron may be so bold, you two legs do have a saying, a helping hand must see things to the end. But do humans or sayings really apply to mushrooms? We are both living beings bathing in the blessings of the earth. It's natural for us to help each other out. Please take this, the blessings of wisdom I can offer. Whoa, what's this? It looks suspicious, actually. Shamron can smell the lingering scent of foul energy in the air, but cannot tell where its source lies. Follow the water, and you shall find it. We merely need to use the blessings of wisdom on the source, Lumina, and Shamron's kin will take care of the rest. The source of the foul energy, that's anytime that can be left unattended. But why don't you deal with it yourself? Lumina, you're far more humorous than Paimon. Shamron doesn't have legs, whereas you do. As one of the legless, Shamron shan't meddle too much with the matters of the two legs. What's more, Shamron has a greater duty to perform. A greater duty? Shamron has spent too much strength. It was a pleasant conversation with you two. But Shamron must rest now and gather the strength to fend off evil and provide a shelter where it's kin to prosper. Lumina and Paimon, may you be blessed on your journey ahead. And goodbye. Looks like Shamron's gone to sleep. Let's head off. Blessings of wisdom. And a strange object obtained from Shamron. You're going to go clear the soul of found. You're going to one good picture into the young so sport and a think sense of humor. Já to ty věci popisuje Paimon, vole. Je skoro jakoby ty věci v inventáři, obzvláště který popisovala Paimon a stavěla je na jejich vlastních poznacích, o co se jedná.
Quietly now. Easy money. Take it easy.
Tak, ona to mezi tím umírá. Pomalu a jistě. Hey, Lumina, you're here! Thank goodness we found you. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? You know, Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. The road ahead is very dangerous. Now, everyone's actually really concerned. Don't care so little about your own safety. Of course I know they're worried. It's like I said before, this is what adventure life should be like. No adventurers in this world no adventurer would balk in the face of danger. And I have no wish to lie in my bed in my dotage, withered by age, relying on others to eat or even get myself to the toilet. Come on. Really? If the alternative stability and boredom, I choose danger by any day. I would rather lay my life down right here, right now, than lie in some cushy bed waiting for time to claim. I belong here, I know it. Comfy job with the ministry, that's not for me. Cadiz Mora doesn't own me. As opposed to the lucky few who have visions. Adventure, exploration, challenge, these are the things that can only be truly experienced by normal people like us. So when it comes down to it, it's all about you, huh? Haven't you spared a single thought for others? I've said it before, this is my own personal business. I've got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry they might feel bad about the matter, but... You want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, yes. I just don't want to be forgotten. At least this way I'll leave some maps behind. I'll have borne witness to the sights of the chasm. I would have accomplished all this before anyone else, stepping to the realm of the forbidden as a normal human being. And the trail of the Yaksha who defended Liyue in the legends might be behind this gate, if I could only reach it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there, but I wish that I could get closer to these unknown places. For else we might truly find the reason for the anomalies here in the chasm. There may be worse things behind that gate. We're all worried about you. Don't take such poor care of yourself. What you need to do right now is regain your strength. Yeah, right. You should totally get some rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles, and then you can go in. It won't be that bad. Someone needs to record what you've seen, right? If no one records this stuff, no one will remember it. Paimon being reasonable? Say it isn't so. Come on, Lumina, what are you talking about? I get it. I'll go back if you insist. But please, you keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe. Paimon has no idea if you really heard a word I said. That crystal looks familiar. The Fatui Action Log, Part 4. But part 11. Nope. An explosion has occurred, cause unknown. The Mokaj device which should have theoretically been able to kill the abyssal corruption from this place has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant on the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One or several heart strikes aimed at the key stress point on the main fragment can cause the black matter to retreat. Our scouting party has discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they are human or some other creatures is unclear. Perhaps they might even be culprits behind the black matter's propagation. It's raw lumenstone. That's what everyone else called it, right? We have like several of these. But I guess now we know what they are. Ja, navas leholince kašlu. A zase ještě víc dolů. Normálně jdem, to je cesta do středu země. Jsme šli pořád dolů hrozně a ani trochu nahoru zpátky. Go within the gate. Follow the water's flow. The tunnel is so long, and someone tried it behind a giant gate. I wonder what's inside. You didn't mention a tail of a giant serpent looking in the chasm. Do you think this tunnel could be a hole dug by it?
Take it easy.
Teleport. Whoa, this doesn't look like a natural cave at all. It looks like something huge cut right through this place instead. Actually, rammed right through might be more accurate. You know, Lumina, don't you think this floating thing looks rather familiar? Resembles what we saw on the top of Dragon's Pine back then. A jo, to je úplně stejný. Their smell or aura is very similar. Whatever it is, it's really spooky. What have you actually discovered, Paimon? It's creepy? You know, that stone tablet looked kinda new to you. It doesn't look like it fits with the ruins around it at all. Although the inscriptions cannot be understood per se, the observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area, and the other pictures have something to do with the floating crystal. So the big crystal has 5 weird devices around it. And these lines are connected to the crystal. Paimon can't read this. Why is this diagram so messy? Looks like we need to activate those 5 devices. Then someone needs to hit the crystal or something, and then the black spots will disappear. So the application of external force can speed up the purification. After that, wait a minute, why did they draw this big worm? Seems that this stone tab is telling us to beware of the super big worm. So hitting the crystal will awaken some kind of giant creature. That sounds a lot easier to get. But still, we gotta try it before we know for sure. Also, Lemon, look at this purple blackish stuff. It's all over that big crystal. Looks like pretty similar to the dark mud we encountered before, too. Those look exactly as depicted on its own tablet. You're right. Oh, very fearless of you, Paimon. Well, we're already here, so might as well do something about it. Dun dun dun. Perilous plunge. Další lumen. Mám vidím něco arénovitýho dole. Už teď vím, co se přesně stane. I said it's a mechanism up here.
Here comes the test. Shine down.
We purified it. Let's keep going. Teď tam budou stát ty bažině. Fakt děkuji. That's why I come over the crystal. Do we really have to come this far? Let's just give it a shot. But, alright, come on. It's a big crystal. Don't you just want to poke it?
Ready?
Chief? Boom! Tuk! I poked it. Okay. Whole cinematic. Yeah! Stab! Boom! Aspoň nakrát na tu arénu. Hello! Half-Lord the Worm. Giant digging device of the Lost Realm. This is the guy who dug out this place.
Let the show begin. Illusion shattered. Busted. Take it easy. Busted. There is no escape.
This guy is a tough customer. Bude se mu 90%, to beru jako úspěch. Je to 90, what do you want? Well... Oh, hello. Úplně náhodou jí mám. Druhý hit na pilíř. probodnut. And the figure leaves, never seen again. Stěnem stab. Mechanický červ probodnut. Okay. As the unexpected collapse occurs, you manage to escape in time. Is it over? It kinda all felt like a dream. Looks like that thing up there has gone back to normal too. The air feels less heavy. Even though we reached the bottom of the chasm and even defeated the creature down there somehow, it doesn't feel like we answered any questions. In fact, we got more questions now than we did before. Like for example, what was that thing above us? Why did the giant serpent come roaring out? Where did that dark mud and the strange monsters come from? Monsters followed the dark mud here seem to be eating at the big crystal, and Zhizhang mentioned that the Yaksha was here once. There's way too many questions. Looks like the chasm still has many secrets that are yet to be discovered. And no wonder adventurers like Zhizhang are so committed to exploring this place. But things should quiet down a bit, at least now that we've cleared things up, right? Still looks like a long way before the mines can reopen. But our exploration mission seems complete, so no worries about the other stuff. Yeah, one more thing. It almost feels like we've been helped by someone during that fight. Did you hear this shoom sound? Come in, said I got it. What? No, sort of. Oh, never mind. When we get back, we can ask Zhizhang if she saw any strangers. Nikdo to nebyl. Return to camp. We shall return. Máme nějaký lumeny? Jeden. Their spirit stone descended. Great, you're back. Yep, we sure are. There have been several earthquakes ever since you went through that gate. We didn't know what was going on down there, but we're glad to see you're both okay. Well, you don't look bad yourself. Looks like the rest helped, eh? How are things on your end? I followed your advice and rested all this while. I'm feeling a lot better now. Was it all due to that thing behind the gate? I didn't go in there, but I could feel some strange pulsing within. Something amazing must have been back there, I'm sure of it. Grew up listening to the tales of the Yakshas, and some of my seniors used to say that one of them was sealed inside the chasm and slumbers to this day. Well, there was a huge floating crystal in there. So the crystal in the upper levels did fly towards it, a fragment desiring to be part of the whole once again. So that's the key to solving the mystery. I might go and see it for myself later. Thank you. So, as for the dark mud, sorry. It hasn't been completely cleared out yet, but it'll experience a gradual retreat. Yep, now that we removed the taint from that large crystal, that stinky mud should go back underground in no time. I understand. I'll inform the other team members. It seems that our exploration of the chasm has met with some initial success. This is way stronger than that time at Xiaoying Village. Xiaoying Village? What's that? It's the most famous tea house in Liyue. Top-notch scenery, top-notch tea. Haven't heard of it? Well, not like I like that place very much. Even if it's my second home after Mingyan Village. I know Ras Creek and Tree in that place like the back of my hand. I guess I would have remembered that place and the people more fondly if it wasn't for that disagreement I had with that one commission giver on a map-making assignment. Whatever, not gonna talk about it. Well, I say I don't like that place, but I do achieve some great in this time. It would be good to go back there to rest. The old man's tea is really unforgettable, after all. But over to the more pleasant things. Next time I'm back home, it'll be a famous adventure having tea with an old man, you know? I do hope you'll be there to see it. Heh, there I go again, talking about silly stuff. Well, we could use the opportunity to become an official exploratory team under the Ministry of Civil Affairs, but I don't think it will be going anywhere anytime soon. After all, it's due to your spelunking that we were able to avoid the perils, such that no one was injured or lost, and that our material losses proved negligible. I think that we might stay here for a while, yet the Ministry staff watch over the underground anomalies and maintain the exploration facilities. Did you encounter any strangers after we left? What? No, I haven't seen anyone on the way back, and I fell asleep pretty quickly once I got back to camp, so I haven't seen anyone myself. What's this? What's with the sudden question? Never mind. Well, if you're leaving, don't still get say hi to Munich as well. Tell him that I'm gonna be promoted. Who knows, man? Who's gonna be the boss of who before long, eh? Return to meeting. I'm back up the top. You're back, Lumina. How do things go? There's good news to be had on the ground, I hope? You tell him the whole story. Huh. See what I told you? The exploration team idea was very reliable and was bound to be fruitful. I have received the ore samples and the data that Khedive and Jinwu have gathered. The unknown matter is in full retreat, and the geological shifts have largely ceased. It is a good omen indeed. Thanks to your help, the Millith has also spread no objection to our plan for further exploration and restoration. In fact, they should be getting ready to descend to the mine themselves. Did you say something before? I don't remember you expressing such effusive support before. That's right. So was that the one who was trying their best to prevent us going down previously, huh? Come on now. There's no need to be so straight about such things. I mean, I will pay you. Of course, the chasm expedition will become an official part of the Husha Hall for this day forth. You need to work on your ability to change the topic. Just change topic. That's right, but since there's more to be had, I will forgive you this time. Thank you. And you know, I did get a real earful from the higher-ups myself for letting you go down there without so much as a report. The higher-ups? Who? Yeah, and who would bother coming down here themselves to give you an earful anyway? You might not believe me, but it was the Yuhong herself. Keqing the Yuhong, the Liwai Qixing. She seemed quite concerned for your safety. Seriously? So Keqing has been keeping an eye on us this whole time? But the person I met down there didn't look anything like her. You actually saw the person clearly? But you forgot? It's the one that went shoom and went right by us. It was super flashy and everything. You met someone else down there? Are you certain that it wasn't the treasure order of Fatuis? This is sort of worth recording, but don't worry, the Millith will help you look into it. Ah yes, Lumina, since I'm clearly in charge of exploration to his material needs, I could also ask you how things are with them at the moment. Xizhang isn't looking too good. That's right, she's still down there in the mines, and she's not in the best of conditions. Jinwu did mention her condition to me. Wasn't the report recommended the ministry send a medical team down. With any luck, she'll be patient and stay out of any hazardous zone. And there was also Clipto that joined up. He was a treasure order previously. Will things really be okay with him? Oh, him? We all know him. He's not a bad person by nature. If you were able to trust him, Lumina, I don't think we would gainsay you. Still, I think we ought to wait a while before he can be welcomed in any official capacity. Let's just call it a probation period. And what about Kadib? Oh, that fellow from Sumer? Well, I won't lie to you, you can think of him as a sort of proxy. On the surface, he seems to be the organizer and overall in charge, but in truth, even he answers to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Logicky. This comes with some academic agreement that the Chiseng have with the academia. The people upstairs went back and forth with the academia for a while over this, and I am not at liberty to say more. Whatever the case, a researcher from overseas is not exactly someone we would normally use. But since he's willing to pay for the team from his own pocket, I suppose we have little reason to refuse his help. Well, what's the arrangement going to be from now on? The ministry will summon more people down there, of course. I suppose we got to trouble our dedicated professionals to delve into the perilous depths for us again. Your dedicated professional? Anyway, thanks for your help. You're always welcome here at the chasm. Yes, indeed. There you go again, changing the topic so suddenly. Okay, let's not get too hot and bothered about that. In any case, the ministry thanks you for your services, and we will not stand in your way of activities with the chasm any further. Exploration underway. I don't know, na mě vybleje další questík. Sure. Archaic stone, work the chasm by seeing the big transformational thinking. What does you know about what task this is? Henning! Oh, it's you. You was wandering the upper levels. Well, don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't welcome you here, you just don't have any other important matters to attend to. We're just kind of dropping by to check you up since you look so troubled. Is anything bothering you? Do you know about archaic stones? It's a rare ore, so rare that you won't even necessarily find one in the mines. I've only seen 2 or 3 such stones in all my years. Such a gorgeous gemstone is a beauty beyond imagination. They say if you look inside the finest archaic stones, you'll see shimmering light rays as thin as hair, and that the stone's color reminds you of the sea horizon in twilight. You mean a stone like this? You actually have one. It's one of the highest quality I've seen too. How about you sell this stone to me? Dream on. Yep, it's a gift from a friend too. Besides, Paimon seriously doubts if your pocket is thick enough to afford a hole and hold this stone is gonna burn through. Wow. Paimon seriously doubts if your pocket is thick enough to afford to hold this stone is gonna burn through. Well, I got a buyer behind me, so the finances aren't exactly the problem. A buyer? Yes, some of the big shots in Huishuan Hall got interested in the stone and wanted to analyze it. So they sent me to Chasm to look for a few samples. But I'm busy getting my job over with, doing my job. How will we make a deal? If you want any archaic stones, bring them to me. In exchange, the reward promised by Huishuan Hall will be yours. Then they don't have to match the quality of yours, as long as they're archaic stones. Rewards from Huishuan Hall? Normally I would handle the job myself. My hands have been tied by various affairs in the chasm lately, so please help me. That said, I'm not sure how many they want. How about you bring me 3 for starters? Alright, we got it. Then 3 archaic stones. Gelukkig mum. Yeah then. A tady těch mám 7. Here they are. These are indeed archaic stones. You have my thanks. I was right to come to you. I would have taken much longer if I'd been the Adventurers Guild. If it was the Adventurers Guild. Who knows, perhaps the Adventurers might even send us the commission? That's quite likely. Adventurers. I used to be envious of them, the way they venture into high mountains and deep dungeons. There seemed to be nowhere they dare not to go. Quite the opposite, though. I've been working here for years, but have once visited Cinnabar Cliff on the very top of the chasm. What? You haven't been there even once? But Cinnabar Cliff is one of those famous tourist spots the locals seldom go to. It's so close that I always think I can visit it later on when I got time, but I've never got time. Where do we go now? It's a burnt act spontaneously. I think I'll pass. I'm still in the middle of something. What's more, such errand running is the best left to adventurers. Dangerous places are their bread and butter, after all. I'll probably get injured if I did the same. That's something I'd like to avoid. Makes sense. Getting injured could be a big deal. If I'm injured, nobody will surprise you. No surrender to I'm not there, and there's the safety of miners. Should anything happen to them, it'll escape a grievous matter. Into the general grievous matter. Yeah. That's what you're worried about, right? Yeah, bro, that's injured. The familiarly high cliffs into the chasm located that is battlefield appear out of the further danger. I don't have the slightest interest in venturing to those places. Here are the roads for 3 essays, who shall what's quite a lot of them, so bring me more if you can find any. Of course, there'll be rewards for those too. I just want to come here with more ranking stones. Can count on us.
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs today.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is
Está,
like
se llena.
dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through.
Have you found the ranking stones? Yes! Mám pro tebe další várku. Ty sviňo. 3 more! I shall gratefully take the ranking stones to bring our 2 civic-minded citizens. I didn't expect to find 3 of them so quickly, and they are much better in quality than the ones I've previously seen. They remind me of the one that I used to have. You have an archaic stone? You have archaic stones? I got in yours first, you fool. I mean, I used to have one. My old man once handled a batch of ores at Shinglu Hall. That stone was just leftover remnant and its quality was poor, so he gave it to me as a toy. We'd been arguing all the time back then. I never had a job. To make it worse, I spent most of my time at the Yangsheng tea house. It's such an heavy debt. And a distress, too. It feels a little weird. Who hasn't done a stupid thing or two when they were young? Anyway, when I was helpless, someone recognized my archaic stone and offered a good price. To me, it was no big deal. The stone in exchange for some more to get me out of my immediate predicament. A fair trade, I would say. Yet my father brought this up the other day and asked, "Mooning, where did you put the stone that I gave you so long ago?" And all I could tell him was, "It's just a stone. I've long lost it." Though I said so, I couldn't help wondering what if I haven't sold the stone. Then I could have shown it to father when he mentioned it. Forget it. It's no use. What if now? At least the prodigal son has returned. You're right. It is just that I still have a long way to go before I can clear my debt. I've digressed. If you can more, please them in to me. Just how many you need? Bring me 3 more. 3 more would be enough. Archaic stones is a rare ore. If Hushan Hall once more, I serve I've got many more in the chasm. Poslední 3, já mám 1 z těch 3. Mutta tam nahádujeme. It's 9 total, that should be enough. You managed to grant what you all needed so quickly, nobody speaks so highly, though. It was easy being lemon brazy. Sure, it's cider squeezy. What? Lemons can be breezy too. Look at you forcing your logic through. Most impressive. Well, there always these finding seem ones there. I really no challenge for you to accomplish such a feat. It was a bit of a challenge. Not so much for working at the Ministry of Affairs, there's stuff like look for against in the chasm. Speaking of which, you just often argue with her father back then and didn't have a job. Then how did you make it in this ministry later? You know, I owed a big sum at the time. I could turn to no one, nor was I willing to go home. In the end, the debt collectors came looking for my old man at the Shanglu Hall. I thought he'd come find me to break my legs upon hearing the news. But your legs look fine. Yeah, it's embarrassing to say, but he cleared my debt and came looking for me. By the time he found me, I was almost like a beaten-up dog on the street. He said, "I have all your IOUs, so now you're indebted to me." With that, he forced me to work, to repay my debt. So your father is... So your own father is your tax collector now? You could say that. Back then, with the debt collectors after the previous debt collectors after me, I couldn't even fall asleep at night, so I swore that I would mend my ways if I was given a second chance. But what I didn't expect is that the chance to come from my father, who's always disapproved of my behaviors. He didn't lash out at me as usual. He wasn't mad, he was just disappointed. We had a talk instead, an honest and sincere one. Oh, I wish we could have talked this way earlier. But even if he'd been open to a talk, I wouldn't have been willing to listen. Yeah, so I had to get my job done well under any circumstances, whether it's an incident in the chasm or a search for a cake stone requested by Hushu in the hall. I believe I'm the one who did the job for you this time. And people get the job done, also counts. But still, it's all thanks to you that we moved swimmingly. I'd say this was more quickly than expected. I want to sense a touch of gratitude, actually. Oh my Boże!
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs today.
Where is he? We're gonna find out. We toast. Good timing. What happened? What is it this time? A miner was missing. The chasm is a complex environment. There's a bit dangerous, though. We haven't seen it once since last night. Shiding? The miner who keeps praising his daughter? Yeah, the miner who keeps talking about his daughter. Yeah, that's him. During the headscan last night, Eldermite said he had just met him and they will return very soon, so I'll let it go. But this morning he was nowhere to be found. The miners didn't have an answer either. Now we're in big trouble because of it. What is happening again? This is something only Ministry personnel should know. And since you're the hero, say Liu, I can make an exception for you. It was before the chasm was sealed. At first, it was just a strange rumor among miners that something in the chasm could make their wish come true. We had to warn them to report to Huishuan Hall should they encounter anything unusual. Yet some miners tried their luck. They were looking for the chasm's bounty in secret and ended up going missing, one by one. When we found them some while later, they all gone pretty insane. It took some quite time for them to recover. That was creepy as heck, even back then. After the incident, the Cheesing decided to seal the chasm because of it. Could the missing miner be... Yeah, I suspect Cheating got himself into the same situation. Should anything happen to him, I'll definitely lose my job. What's more, his wife passed away many years ago and his beloved daughter is now an intern at the ministry. If we can't find him... Lumina, I'm gonna have people put us on missing person posters, but can you help me look for him? Sure. Let me think if there's anything noticeable about him. He used to be on the demolitions team. There's always a strong gunpowder smell on him. I hope that helps. Chiding, I want you not to get in there. You aren't like Lumina. Search for Chiding, the missing miner. Že co když pojdu tam dolů? Když změním výšku. They managed to see a missing out of the chasm browser and decided to look for him. Mohl ho zeptat tady těch, jestli to hráčem tam myslel. Major maps. Yeah. Nope. It's a man, no matter this one, employer, they took a save on resort this place. Well, I gotta go. I shall keep you. And welcome to the exploration team. No, a tunnel dweller? I guess homely per se. Ah, how your tongue's sharp. Thanks for your help. The answer it comes to become way more relaxed. I get the impression that if I gave the impression I was overly serious or before, I'm very sorry about that. The important business has already been settled. Now the long-term work that remains is setting up a permanent lookout on the ground to watch for any changes. During this period, many mines can now be partially open, but going this far underground is still forbidden. We need to seal up this area to prevent any miners or anyone from coming down here. Jeden. A ne, nemůžu se jí zeptat. Že klipta... Ten taky nebude vědět. What's next for you? Well, I'm an official member of the team now, so since they're staying, I'm staying. Things around would be certainly easier if Kadiva and Juno could get me some extra slack. So they said I would be able to compensate as sole member and team leader if that were to happen. To jak je tohle, což mi taky neukáže, kde to přesně je. Svině. I find a source of energy Shamaran describes by following the water. Je další tady purple zkratkový dveře. Shamaran říkal, že bude následovat řeku, takže se dostanu k temnotě. Ale jako, co tím myslela a kterou řeku odkud kam, to jako nevím. Já ani nevím, jestli tady je prostě nějaký proud, protože řeky většinou vyžadují proud. Jo, Shamaran už je unresponsive. Tady teče voda k tomu Shamaranu. Akorát. No, k tý Shamaran. A voda proudí jakože k tý houbě. Že jestli mám od tý houby, což jestli budu následovat vodu. Jestli budu následovat vodu, tak Ayaku bude nezbytnost mít. Got it. No tak. Proudí. Proudí. Ah, wait a minute. Aha. Fajn, já si to vezmu zase do ruky.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this
seems suitably sophisticated.
Budu se muset porazit.
Think you can get away? Don't blink.
The shadow armor is struggling, not something you can bear.
Incoming. Hey. Don't blink. Take foot. Brace yourselves. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Speed of light. Let's play.
Because of the end will never subside. Or Orb of the Blue Depths. Tak jestli můžu podívat, co je tady. Jo. Tady to vypadá, že je prostě jenom konec tady té části a pokračování jinde. Ale mám tu teleportík, šikovně umístěný. Isolated Electrocystin Mage. No, jestli tam může jít zůstat. Ah, this was what Sharon Ray talked about. I don't know what that means, but let's try anyway. Mushroom grows from within. Oh, so that's how you solve it. Roll out of the blessing. It looks like the fish has been blocked out. Let's go tell Shaylin about this.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Good. Pop.
Who can I find? There you are, Eve. Let the show begin. Hi. Coming, Sanjo Art. Summit! Yeah. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Incoming. Hey! Let me amuse myself. Take flight. Yeah! Yeah! The merrier. Whirling.
Done. Wait, stop! Who you are? Why are you here? Why are you attacking me? You don't want to talk. We are the ones sneaking around. It says you're a bad guy here. Don't you want to explain yourself first? My name is Katarina Snezhevna. My name is the most I can divulge. My apologies. We just want to know what's happened. I just want to know what's happening. We're trying to interrogate you. Sorry, that is all I can disclose. What are the Fatui doing here anyway? Classified. Come on, do you really have to be that secretive? You're right. We are the bad guys, and that's what we do. Alright, time's up for questions and answer session. We've got company.
Let's dance. Think you can get away? Nowhere to hide.
Thank you for not stabbing in the back. The feeling's mutual. So the Fatui all have trust issues, huh? Huh. Although I don't know whether you got the impression this isn't a romantic place to try hitting on me. Just kind of my head out if you wish to talk. OK, narazil jsem na celý separátní odvětví něčeho. Isn't she a Fatui? Is it really good to just let her go? Alright, if Mama gets it, forget it. She didn't hurt us, so let's let her off the hook.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Takže za prvé vrátíme se k Žeronýmě, aby jsme splnili poslední část toho, co jsme začali. No, co jsme původně začali. Protože je to samozřejmě tuhle vedlejších mini věcí, které technicky za to se tomu mají dělat. Hey Shamron! Hey Shamron, we're back! We're out of your blessing. We managed to block the fissure. Now the problem's been solved, right? Hail Lumina, hail Paimon! May no regrets linger in this night bygone. And may all shadows fade ere the dawn to come. Seems Shamron's fallen asleep again. I better not disturb her. Mushroom that asks too much. Mushroom that knows. Ignorance might be a blessing, and knowledge might bring forth calamity. Only that which graced with ambrosia of knowledge can flourish into the strong. Only that which has been tested with the desolation of wandering can brave the wilderness. Tak to bude pro dnešní díl všechno. Dokončili jsme prozkoumávání Chasmu a odhalili jsme tajemství finální komnaty, kde jsme našli stejný pilíř jako na Dragonspineu. A co bylo stejný u Dragonspineu a tady, co mě jakožto dvě místa, které měly pilíř? Byly to pozůstatky starobylé civilizace, které byly zahrabané ve zdech a kamenech kolem, který naznačovali, že na tom místě, kde se žila pradávná civilizace, která mezi tím zanikla, rozpadla se. A zajímavé je, že jeden takový sloup je v Mondstadu, na mondstadský hoře Dragonspine, která patří do mondstadského teritoria. Ty Statues of the Seven to i nevyznačují, takže to dává smysl. Tady ten chasm je Liuejský a Liyue teď v podstatě teďkon má taky jeden z těch sloupů. Yeah. Takže jestli to bude ten trend pokračovat a najdu nebo zjistím, že takovej sloup existuje i v Inazumě, tak potom to bude natolik takový pattern, že jestli pak budou takovéhle podobné oblasti nebo dungeony prostě v každé zemi, kde bude po každý prostě nějaký ten sloup, který bude kolem sebe generovat něco špatného, tak to bude buildovat hodně zajímavou otázku. What the fuck is it? Ale in any case, bude, jak jsem říkal, bude všechno pro tento díl. Je tu sice pár mikroquestů ohledně toho Chasmu, jako že se odehrávají v tom Chasmu. Šeš, ztrácí své privilegium. A vím, že to několik mikroquestů, které tu jsou, nebo kolem toho, nebo postavy, které toho zadávají, jsou tady. Ale to můžu udělat kdykoliv jindy a můžu to do jakýhokoliv nadcházejícího nasunout jako prostřih, jako jsem udělal v minulém díle, kde jsem nastřihnul pár těch mikroquestů. To můžu udělat stejný treatment i pro tyhle ty časem. Takže přijel. Dost mě zaujala ta houba, no takový jakože, když už přemýšlím nad tím, co se odehrálo v tomhletom díle. Ta houba je prostě božská. I když není jako doslovně božská, tak prostě
looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
yeah, sure. Jsem se tak cítit. A teď nevím, kde jsem byl. Jo, už vím. Že když ta houba není božská, tak mluvení s tou houbou občas mi dávalo vibe jako mluvení s nějakým archonem. Což bohové v podstatě jsou. Takže je to v podstatě taková archon houba. Bylo to hodně zajímavý. Jako jsem nečekal, že prostě za prvý bude to nějaká božská houba, která bude mluvit na mě. A že bude prostě archon level of knowledge. Pak na konci mystery appearance od určité osoby, která má svůj vlastní story arc, který intermission quest, který se jí věnuje, myslím. Takže s tou se definitivně setkáme znova, což bude takovej eventuální návrat do Chasmu. Ale to bude všechno příště. Příště se vrhneme na další side story quest, pokud se nemýlim. A taky brzo budou nadcházet další ty Archon questy a další progres v tom, což dál nás čeká, myslím, 4. akt. Či je v podstatě čtvrtý akt, a.k.a. V podstatě akt mezi Luminou a tím týpkem, tím Dainsleif. Ještě jsem vydoloval to jméno. Bylo to dlouho, ale vydoloval jsem ho. Přijde jeden z těch brzkých příštích dílů, zanedlouho, bude čtvrtý akt, Liyuejský čtvrtý akt, nebo ne, nazumský. Jo, ten první byl v Liyue, ne v Monsteru. V Monsteru byl technicky za to prolog, což ten prolog jako byl pro ten Liyuejský akt 4. Takže tohle bude Inazumský akt 4, neboli akt Lumina a Dainsleif jdou prozkoumávat, co se stalo na počátku tohohle všeho před 500 lety. Naposledy, když jsme viděli Dainsleifa, tak byl odpálen do nějakého portálu prostě někam a neviděli jsme ho od té doby. Taky jsme měli konfrontaci se svým bratrem a tím jeho gangem, který vede. A to bude také zajímavý. A to bude někdy příště, no to bude někdy přes příště. Takže já děkuji, že jste se dívali, uvidíme se příštího dílu a ještě než se rozloučíme, tak musíme samozřejmě vyšpulnout. To by jinak nemohlo být. A na dnešek si ronem naposledy Banner, Jaimiko a Nilo, myslím. A taky Shikanyoni Haizou. Hajzova, jestli dostanu, tak ho definitivně zařadím a definitivně bude totálně vrekovat, protože ten jeho hand-to-hand animal combat je hodně superovej. Taky od posledního dílu jsem naakumuloval pár kuliček. Také mám jednu záložní věc, kdyby nepadalo nic valného. Taky přemýšlím, že možná rolnu dvakrát, protože s rozestupem, se kterým tohleto dělám, tak bych si to ani mohl technicky za to dovolit. Nic na tenhle banner jsem rolnoval jenom jedno nebo dvakrát, tak bannerová kompenzace. Takže jdeme na to. Doufám v Nilo, Hajzo by byl taky dobrý, prosím ne tomu. A na Jejmiko ani nemyslete, jinak dostanete bonk. Kdo bude myslet, že dostane 5 star s charakterem, nevíš, ten, kdo dostane, ten bude bonknut. Tak silně, že si to rozmyslí. Protože v době, kdy si myslíte, že na to máte právo to dostat, tak v ten moment jste už ztraceni a jste za hranou, kdy už se dostává do té gamblovací části nezdraví. Takže já doufám v Nilo a Hajza, které mají 30% snad. Nebo 30, co se týče charakteru dropů, a když se to rozhodne dropnout zbraň, tak budu totálně v loji regardless. To by taky můžou udělat úplně v klidu, prostě tady máš zbraň. Zase. Takže bum. Tak já nebudu kak, aby si to nespojnul. Budu se modlit Karen Jesus Gacha God. Yes! Děkuji. A ona je kryo. Vypadala tak modře, že to většinou vybízí na hydro, ale kryo je taky voda, akorát zmrzla, ale je to voda. OK, o tobě vůbec nic nevím, co používáš, protože se nechci zajímat do postavy, který nemusím dostat. Ale teď už se o tebe můžu zajímat, takže... So, what do we have? Takže teď budeme mít 9 normálních věcí, protože nám to dalo spálky. Well, normální věci run. Let's get through it. Number 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Co tam ani nebude, takže nemusíme si dělat nějakou starost. Yep. Nilo. Ne, Layla. Nilo byl předtím asi. Si? Researchoval jsem nebo koukal jsem na ní tak málo, že já ani nevím, jak se jmenuje. Tady můžu vykopit tyhle ty další dvě, jakož se mi to nakopilo. Tady můžu... Mám 39. Skoro zase 40. Dostali jsme ji. A mě zajímá, jestli už jsou předběžné zprávy o tom, jaký banner bude další. Protože to by mě mohlo ovlivnit. Nevím, proč se to tady v těch novinkách laguje jak sviň, ale prostě se to laguje. Jakože hodně. Takže nějaké attachmenty. Birth Pains of the Dark Fog. Defeat the thing that emerged from the dark fog. Neboli Fitui higher ups. The mushroom that asks too much. Complete Shamron's commission in the chasm. Challenger Series 5. Ouroboros. Destroy oozing concentrations to paralyze the ruined serpent. Chasm lighter. Light up the Chasm Underground Mines map. Perilous plunge. Follow 12 Sealies, 2 ze 3. Exploration underway. Complete the exploration commission from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Ting. Ještě jeden teleportový point zbývá objevit. A vymaxovat si Lumenstone Adjuvant. Ten teleport se nemám je vůbec kde. Počítá si povrchový chasm? Mám. Co nevidím. Šož. Taky říkal 21 teleportu, ale ty jsem fakt neviděl. Že jsem se na ní podívat. Layla! A Taoist student who specializes in theoretical astrology. Heavily prone to somnambulism and locked in a grinding war with sleep deprivation. The problem of restful slumber is a most troubling one to her. Somnambulism?
How did I do that?
Theoretical astrology. Takže taky fušuje do astrologie jako Mona, ale jenom z té teoretické stránky. Profile. Vision Cryo. Affiliation Ratavarist. Ratavarist, jo. To je to samý. Birthday má skoro na Vánoce. Constellation Lucinia. A je to... Mečír! Takže využiju One Hand Swordy. Dokonce. A jestli má nějaký dobrý kryo aplikace, tak bude v podstatě jako druhá verze a jak mi to došlo. No. Mám 3 absolutně nedotčený 4kový meče a mnohý z nich, který prostě a 3 další meče, který prostě jsou v rukou charakterů, který nejsou aktivní. Zatím výkonně můžu dát. Třeba ten meč, který je na 70, má damage bonus. Třeba. Takže, what can you do? Sort of the Radiant Path. Celkem normal. Knights of Formal Focus. What's for the shield known as the Curtain of Slumber, dealing AoE cryo damage. The Curtain of Slumber's damage absorption is based on her max HP and absorbs cryo damage with its abilities. When the shield is deployed, I will have cryo applied to her briefly. Night Stars and Shooting Stars. What? Well, Sumeru charakter. Prostě čím novější charakter, tím víc je prostě předspanej prostě nějakýma těmi mini efektama. Well, the Curtain of Slumber is active will create 1 Night Star that will be attached to it when the character protected by the shield and scale. 2 Night Stars will create. The Night Star once every in this way. Maximum 4 can be accumulated. Once the current is fucking 4 and there are opponents nearby, these Night Stars will turn into a homing shooting star that will fire off and execute cryo damage to the opponent. If the Curtain of Slumber duration is returned, the Night Stars will disappear. If they are already being fired off as the shooting stars, the shooting star will last until the wave of shot ends. New Night Star cannot be created in the previous wave of shooting stars before fired completely. Okay. A Ultina, Dream of the Star Stream Shaker. Wow, to je tak nehorázně krátký. To je úplně nádhera. Okay. Unleashes a celestial dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE. Dealing cryo damage, of course. When a starlight slug hits, it will generate 1 Night Star for nearby Curtains of Slumber. Each Curtain of Slumber can gain 1 Night Star this way every half a second. A teď nějaká crafting pasivka, nebo něco takového. When Lila crafts character talent material, she has a 10% chance to receive double. Tak ale ty dvě pasivky. Takže pasivka za lehký vylevelování. Likeness and light. While the curtain of slumber is active, the deep sleep effect will activate each time the curtain gets 1 star. The shield strength of a character will be increased by 6%. This have a maximum 4 stars, so I can't disappear. A pasivka, když ji budete mít skoro vymaxovanou, the damage dealt by the shooting stars fired by the Knights of Form of Focus is increased by 1,5% of player's max HP. Takže damage je zvednutý vápka. Cool. Já musím acknowledgenout, že existujem. Tady vylevluju na minimální hodnotu. Je to nejmenší, co mám. Tady potřebujete ty lotusy. A to myslím ještě jen tak včas, že můžu zajít sem. Kde mi ji dají vyzkoušet a dostanu materiály na jeden ten hrankam zdarma. Okay. To jsou ty hvězdičky uvnitř toho štítu. Oni to pak vyletujou. Jo, takže ty hvězdy kumuluje ve stejném způsobu jako Arataki i to. Kumuluje ten svůj charge attack. Prostě, když sekáte normálně nějakým způsobem nebo používáte skill, tak se vám to kumuluje a když se to nakumuluje do 4, tak prostě to vypálí střely automaticky. Mají stejný charge attack styl jako catching. Jo, se děje automaticky, ať už je aktivní nebo ne. Ding. Její normal combo je lehce pomalý a takový zvláštní, její charge attack je dobrý. A z jejího skillu a ultiny cítím, že je to ten typ charakteru, který to vyhodí a pak nechá někoho, kdo s tím může elementárně fusenout. Pak bojovat a ty její ability prostě tam jsou jenom jakože na support. Takže vyhodíte tohle a pak si vezměte někoho s vodou a uděláte ten frozen, abyste je zmrzli na místě. Což jako když s Barbarou vyhodíte tu vodní auru kolem sebe a pak s někým ledovým útočíte, tak je to v podstatě to samé, akorát obráceně, že s led vyhodíte a s vodou útočíte. A nebo to zkombinovat s elektrikou a nějaký ten superconduct nebo nějak tak. Well. Dal jsem svoje lotosíky. And then...
Get it together, Layla. You've got to work harder.
Budeme mít v budoucnosti další ospalici, jako je Seiyu. Ach jo, už jsou 2. Už je tu máme 2. Nerozbij to. Už máme tady 61.
How did I do that?
No na 40 je dám. Tak to pro ní aspoň udělám. A jak to většinou bývá. Na tohle se ten spot se bude úplně hodit.
My mind is completely blank. I need to get out and unwind.
Zajímavé. To bude všechno, samozřejmě pak do ní někdy naházím nějaký ty konstelace, artefakty a vyzkoumám si pak v offscreenu, jaký je názor komunitní a co se na ní doporučuje, když už, jako pro ostatní. A kdo ví, třeba i v budoucnu někdy uvidíme někdy. V nějakých seriózních questech, ale to asi ne, ale v budoucnu, obzvláště když se budeme přibližovat k Sumeru, tak se jednou uvidíme znova. A nebo když budeme mít nějaký quest nebo náhlý event, kde o nic nejde, tak se můžeme uvidět koně taky. Takže to bude prozatím ode mě všechno. A počkej, ještě jsem si na poslední chvíli vzpomněl něco, co jsem chtěl udělat. Jako jednu záložní věc, kterou chci udělat, než to vyprší, a protože tý měny mám hodně. Tady mám 51 těch disků a je tu Barbara. Takže koupit. Hned. Ding! Barbara once again. A zbylo mi 19. Což znamená další constellation pro Barbu, což je ta finální konstelace. Což znamená, že když je Barbara v partě, ale ne na fieldu, a když member falls, automatically revives the fallen character. Takže musí být v grupě, ale nesmí být vytažená. OK, zvláštní. Automatically revives the fallen character. Fully restores the revived character's HP to 100%. A jedno za 15 minut. Takže když mi někdo zemře, tak prostě dostane prostě insta revive a insta heal. Prostě v každém fightu. Nebo v každém druhém fightu. Ding! Dedicating everything to you. What about I'm maxed out? Bude hodně velká záchranářka. No, na to jsem si ještě vzpomněl, takže to byla věc, kterou jsem chtěl udělat, ten jsem vás zapomněl. Takže teďkon už je to opravdu všechno. Jsem tady v této závěrečné wishing fázi udělal. Write so many papers, takže je nějaká učitelka té akademie? Že říká, že studuje nebo zajímá se o teoretickou astrologii. Jestli se náhodou nezná s Monou. Z nějakého důvodu. Anyways, to bude ode mě všechno. Slajalo se pravděpodobně neuvidíme, ale jednou v budoucnosti ano. Možná to bude, protože budeme v Sumeru, možná to bude úplnou náhodou. A nebo to tam budu chtít mermomocí vsunout. Ale jednou se snad uvidíme. Jinak to bude mě všechno. Děkuji, že jste se dívali na poslední part Chasmu, třetí a poslední part Chasmu prozatím, dokud se nevrátíme sem za tou jednou postavou, která tu má mega misi a my na ní náhodou narazíme. A uvidíme se u příštího dílu u normálního side story snad, nebo snad něco víc. Takže děkuji, že jste se dívali a pokud budete spát, tak dobrou noc.